Hello again. Just read an interesting article on Jihad Watch by Robert Spencer, dated the 11th of January 2016. Philadelphia cop shooter was, quote, frequent member, end of quote, of local mosque. Well, this is hard to believe. I mean, are you saying that the shooter attended a local mosque frequently? That's what the title says. Hard to believe. Someone that's being preached in the way of Muhammad could possibly do something like this. Anyway, initially the Imam said he didn't know the jihad shooter, Abdul Shaheed Edward Archer. Abdul Shaheed is his Muslim name, who said that the shot officer Jesse Harnett for Allah because Abdul Shaheed pledged allegiance to the Islamic State. Now it appears that enough of the facts are known about the shooter's relationship to the mosque that he is having to backtrack. Well, he should have more than to backtrack. The place should be shuttered. The mosque should be investigated, but it won't be because Loretta Lynch won't allow it to be investigated. But it's almost certainly won't be. That's what I just said. Yet questions persist. Where did Abdul Shaheed get the idea that he should pledge allegiance to the Islamic State? He got it in the mosque. You sort of getting clued in? Huh? Good. Will that question be gibbly waved away with the claim that he was, quote, radicalized, end of quote, on the internet? Had nothing to do with this mosque. It is assumed that Majid teaches peace. He's the Imam. Why did Abdul Shaheed misunderstand or disregard those peaceful teachings? If those peaceful teachings are true Islam, why did Abdul Shaheed discard them? We've always been told it is a false version of the religion. Quote, Asim Abdul Rashid, Imam of Mosque Mujahideen on South 60th Street in West Philadelphia, said he was stunned Friday when his son called him and said that someone near the mosque shot a police officer in the name of Islam. I said, what? Rashid recalled Sunday. What he didn't add is, what? And he missed? Killing him? Friday afternoon, Rashid denounced the shooting and said he did not know the gunman, whom police identified as Edward Archer, 30, of Philadelphia and Yeadon. A few hours later, members of the Majid sect, Rashid straightened by calling him and citing Archer Muslim's name. We called him Abdul Shaheed. Abdul means servant, and Shaheed means the witness. Rashid said, he was a freaking member of the mosque, but I do not know him as Archer. I did not recognize his picture. We don't call each other by the names we had before we converted to Islam. In an interview Sunday, Rashid went on to explain Archer's role at the mosque. Quote, he was no companion of mine. He attended certain affairs that we had. He organized touch football teams in the community. That was the extent of it. Typically, the most important prayer of the week, said Rashid Mishad Muhaddin, gets 150 to 200 worshippers. This is not a huge group. It is unlikely that the Imam wouldn't know someone who attended frequently and even organized touch football games there. The investigation took an added urgency Saturday after tipster told the police that Archer is associated with 3 men who may share his radical beliefs and constitute a continuing threat to police. I wonder if these 3 men also attended this particular mosque. You want to bet? Huh? The mosque is a public place. People come and go. Whoever he hung out with of his age group, I wouldn't know. said, Rashid. He was one of the younger guys, said Rashid, who was 64. I don't allow foolish talk around a mosque. Whatever his opinions were, it was not something that permeated around the mosque. Apologize. Rashid said he told investigators all he knows, that Archer made the Hajj pilgrimage to Mecca in Saudi Arabia, and at some point went to Egypt to study Arabic. Oh yeah. Yeah, he was taught well, wasn't he? He stayed there 6 months to a year with his wife and came back. Said Rashid. He said his wife, whom he did not identify, is not a member of the Masjid Mujahideen. Does this Imam care that a tipster whose name investigators are withholding said the Imam was lying when he said Archer had no association with the mosque? I care, said Rashid, but people who listen to what I say now, I was being as accurate as I could possibly be. You know, they're trained to lie. That's all part of it. To deceive the infidel. Say whatever you have to say, whenever you have to say it, as long as it furthers the objective of Islam. You know, that peaceful, loving religion, the one that Hillary Rodham Clinton spoke about. I'm not going to attach this link. I don't need to because I read you the whole article. You've got the title, and if you want, you can go Google it yourself. Pretty crazy, huh? You don't think mosques are a breeding ground for jihadists? Those other 3 guys that Shaheed was associated with need to be investigated. That's sort of what I think. What do you think?